Are you serious? Are you serious? We have information coming out of Syria based on claims by Arab media outlets. The Russian military in Syria will soon be reinforced by Chinese troops and military aircraft. It seems that such claims were made on the basis of Chinese naval vessel which passed through the Suez Canal and is headed to Syria as we speak. There is also other information that the Chinese, of course, are also in support of the Iranians and the Russians as they were discussing the oil fields. We're dealing with here the oil fields, of course, in Syria. Assad would be protected not only by the Iranian forces and the Russian forces, but Chinese military as well. We're not sure what role the Chinese will play, but there is a Chinese naval vessel on the way to Syria, coming right up through the Suez Canal as we speak. Now, this will be very interesting to see if the Chinese are actually going to put boots on the ground, or if they're going to remain just in the sea or in just off the coast of Syria there and provide naval and maybe air cover. And you have to ask yourself, air cover? I thought Israel controls the airspace over Syria. Well, that's what Israel has been doing, but now the Israelis just went to Moscow. Netanyahu just met with Putin last Monday, less than a week ago. Putin assured him that he would be doing anything except defensive measures to protect Russia's interests. And 3 days later, and Putin told Netanyahu, we will not lock arms with Hezbollah or the Iranians and go on any offensive missions. But 3 days later, it's exactly what he did. He locked arms with Hezbollah and went on the offense against ISIS. But not much coverage on this, a little bit. Of course, I'm covering it. But everybody's talking about John Boehner resigning from the United States Congress, giving up his Speaker of the House position, and the Pope's visit to America. And so what's taking place under our very noses here is an invasion of the Middle East by the Russians and maybe the Chinese. We're going to see what role they're playing. And by the way, the Chinese, while this is happening, the Chinese president is in Washington and just had a state dinner at the White House. So, I mean, somebody's got to be discussing this stuff, I'm sure. But we're going to wait and see what the information is. I'm getting a lot of texts coming in right now, so a lot of activity going on militarily. We'll get you up to speed on all of this, but certainly we're living in the last days. And if you read my book, Mark of the Beast, RFID, you know what a role China plays in the end times if you read my book. You can only find it at my website. It'll help you understand that we're living in the last days. That book's titled The Mark of the Beast, RFID. Now, if you read the Bible, you'll know that the Bible tells us that there will be tremendous distress among nations, major earthquakes, great signs in the heavens, all types of apocalyptic events, all of which we're beginning to see around the world. We're running out of time. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We are running out of time. I'll be in Pennsylvania this weekend, starting Sunday, September 27th through the 30th at Tri-State Ministries in Hyman, Pennsylvania for the Blood Moon Revival. You don't want to miss it. It will be powerful, powerful time in the Lord. Tri-State Ministries, Hyman, Pennsylvania.